What's up, peeps? Julian Williams here at The Distance. Got video for you guys. This is a post-fight to Cornelius Bundrage and Cory Spinks 2. Battle just ended in a 7th round knockout in favor of Cornelius Bundrage. I think I had predicted a unanimous decision in favor of Bundrage, or like 11th round TKO or something like that. So overall, man, looking at this fight, this was sloppy. Of course, you have to expect that with a Cory Spinks fight. If you look at the first round, Bundrage came in, caught Spinks with the perfectly timed right hand towards the end of the round. You could tell that who was the stronger fighter out of the two. Looking at Bundrage, he was hitting Spinks with the more solid punches, and continuously marching forward throughout the fight. And Spinks actually did well holding his own after getting up after that first round. And you could just tell by looking early in the fight that Spinks was just not the same fighter he used to be. He doesn't throw feints the way he used to. He kind of telegraphs his feints, and you can kind of tell what he's doing. He doesn't move as well. He's flat-footed in the ring. He isn't as slick as he used to be. He's much easier to hit. He's just there to be hit a lot of the time now. And I just don't think Spinks should be fighting anymore because, in the first place, he doesn't have the most punching power. He could catch fighters on a flash knockdown in his prime because his hands are so quick, and he could catch you he could kind of make you pay for missing. And he was so quick on his feet, and it's hard to hit him. That's why he was so effective when he was much younger. But now, being that he's an older fighter, he was very dependent on his reflexes and overall, his agility. And with that agility gone, there's not much left in Cory Spinks. I know he just has a close fight with Sekou Powell back in like January, but I just think it's time to call it quits for Cory Spinks. You could tell that he did have his moments in the fight when he was going to the body. He was landing jabs to Bundrage's body. He was beating him to the punch from time to time, but he continued to clinch quite a bit in the fight, and he was getting hit on a few of those clinches. He was hit on the break. There was times he would lower his hands. He'd be caught. He was just caught with a lot of the punches that in his prime he would not have been caught with. And then in the 7th round, Bundrage perfectly timed him with the right hand and had him flatten his back, almost out of the ring. Knocked him down twice in that round, and then at the end of the round, the ref had to stop it. It was a great victory for Bundrage, I think, or a good victory for him. I hope that this puts him, in line for a fight against either Austin Trout or Saul Alvarez. I don't know if the Alvarez fight's going to happen. I think there was like a cut over the right eye as well. But I think Bundrage did well, just catching Spinks, making mistakes. He did make Spinks pay for his mistakes. You could tell he was a stronger fighter. And also, I could tell like in like that 3rd or 4th round, he was breathing hard. And of course, he does have his work cut out fighting a Cory Spinks, a fighter that's quite crafty and tricky to fight in the ring. But I did notice he was kind of fighting. He was breathing pretty hard after the 3rd or 4th round. But I thought that Bundrage did well imposing his will and just outpowering Spinks and just finds a way to catch him. He had good timing in his fight with that right hand, and he did make Spinks pay for some of the mistakes that he made. So overall, good victory for Bundrage, but overall sloppy fight. Let me know what you think. That was this. Thanks for watching. Peace.